Herman Melville, writing Moby Dick, listen to, for as this appalling ocean surrounds the verdant land, so in the soul of man lies one insular Tahiti, full of peace and joy, but encompassed by all of the horrors of the half-lived life. She said she learned how to come back and live fearlessly. I always tell Sky when she comes up on stage, write it down. I am fearless. I sing to the last person in there without any music, a cappella. Can you imagine doing what she just did? A cappella. Fearlessly is a divinity within each and every one of us. Live from it, practice it, extend it, be it. Let it be, as the Beatles say. Let it be. And these, what I call the wishes fulfilled foundations, are nothing more than material that was channeled to me, just like this book that I just have been writing for the last 2 months. It was like when my kids were there, they will tell you, Dad, take a day off. Come on, we don't get to see you that often. We're all here on Maui. I said, it owns me. I couldn't stop. It was just, it's that kind of thing that when you get this passion, when you have this enthusiasm for whatever it is, and there's something inside each and every one of us that has this enthusiasm, I call it your imagination. And in your imagination is the greatest gift that you've ever been given. And in your imagination, you can place anything that you want to place into your imagination. It's yours. We're led to believe that we are not God. We're led to believe that God is out there, and some institution or some organization will make conscious contact with God for you. Don't ever let yourself be tricked by that insanity. You were told by Jesus himself. You were told in the book of Psalms. You were told by Moses. You are God. I am. In your imagination, place the I am presence. Never say I will be well. Never say I'm going to get better. I am perfect health. Here's how it is spoken of in the Bible. In the presence of him whom he believed God, who gives life to the dead and calls those things which do not exist as though they did. You got to learn how to do that. You place into your imagination your I am presence. Your I am presence is the name of God. You place that into your imagination. And then when you go to sleep at night, you take the words from the book of Job. The last 5 minutes tonight, before you go off to sleep, rather than using your mind, which is about to go into and marinate for the next 8 hours in your subconscious mind, which controls something like 96 to 97%, rather than use the last 5 minutes of your day to place into your imagination a review of all the things you don't like and you don't want and you wish wouldn't have happened, which is how you've trained your perfect, beautiful, God-centered mind to behave, to think about what you don't like, about what you don't want, about what's not possible, about who did what to you, about how angry you are, about how the other people are wrong and you're right. Instead, place into your imagination in the last 5 minutes and let it marinate for 8 hours on the idea of whatever it is you have on that little piece of paper called that. I am perfect health. I am well. Not I will be, I am. He calls those things which do not exist as though they did. That's how God works, and you are God. While you are slumbering on your bed, he opens your ears and seals your instructions. Be very careful about what you do in the last 5 minutes before you enter into that dream state consciousness. Because when you awaken, if you have marinated for 8 hours on God consciousness, you will then begin to attract the angels when you are acting like they are, when you are well. You can never say, I am sick. God, is not possible to say that. I am poor. I am sad. I am depressed. That is blasphemy.